Thank you for joining me in my SAP S/4HANA training. Please hit like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. We will be reviewing defined asset classes. We'll be going to SPRO or SIMG. In your command field, type in SIMG. And in here, in our SAP Customizing Implementation Guide, we will go to Financial Accounting node. And from Financial Accounting node, we will go to Asset Accounting node. And from Asset Accounting node, we will go to Organizational Structure node. And from organizational structure node, we have asset classes. And in asset classes node, we have define asset classes. Execute this. So we can define our own asset classes. Let me just double check. Okay. So we will have a series of CAB and then three numbers. So we can use that. So click new entries. We will kick off with our building. So our asset class will be ZAB001 and our description will be buildings and our also short text will be buildings. And in here, our account determination will be ZAB001. I have created this earlier. I have shown you ZAA just to show you how to create it, but I have earlier created ZAB001. This is also mine. So in our screen layout, we have also defined that screen layout earlier, and this is ZAB1. Yes, this is our screen layout. And in our base unit, we will retain it as blank. There are several base unit here that you can use, created by SAP. So for our buildings, we will retain it as blank. And for our number range, we have created this earlier. This is Z1. Okay. And we will not include external sub number for this. So normally we use external sub number when the fixed asset has a unique number once you purchase it or create it. And this will be a non-AUC or asset under construction. And this will not be blocked and we will not manage it historically. And this is not uh, other asset real estate. We will not be using this. We will You'll be using this if your building will be sold and also you'll put it in uh, inventory as inventory. So this will not be in real estate. This is another module in SAP. Okay, so for buildings, this is already fine. Let's click save and let's create our new request. Click new, create new customizing request, and we will put in define asset classes for TUK2. Click the save icon or hit enter and then click the next icon, continue icon or hit enter. So the data was saved and then we can go back and then click new. And so our next asset will be machinery and equipment. So we will use the series, the asset class as ZAB002. And we will have for the long text or description, machinery and equipment. And we will also use machinery and equipment for our short text. And our account determination is similar. We have created this earlier, ZAB002. This one, yes, we have created this. In our screen layout, we have also created this earlier, and this is the B2. Yes, this is our screen layout, and our base unit will be this. Let's check for a base unit. Let's put in piece. Okay, PC. And our number range, we have created this earlier. This is 0. And for machinery equipment, let's check the external sub number. Okay, let's scroll down and check. No, this is not an asset under construction. That's okay. And we don't need to manage this historically. It's okay. And this is also okay. So let's click save. And the data was saved. So let's click back and then create another entry. Click new entry. And now we will go for our furnitures and fixtures, which is our third asset class, and we will use the AP0003, and that's it. And we will use furnitures and fixtures for the long text, and for our short text, we will use furn and fix. Okay. So our account determination, we have created this earlier. This will be CAB003. Here, here we have it. And for our screen layout, this is ZAB3. We have created also this earlier. And our base unit for furnitures and fixtures is piece. Okay, for the number range, we have also created this earlier, and we will use Z3. Okay, we will not include it as inventory. You will include it in as inventory when you are also selling these fixed assets. Okay, so this is also not uh, an asset under construction, and this is also uh, will not be blocked. We don't need to manage historical status, and then also we will not use real estate. So let's click save, and we will go to our next, and the data was saved, and we will go to our next fixed asset. Let's go back and then create new entries, and then we will have our vehicle, and this will be ZA004. This is our fourth class asset class, ZAB004, and we will have our description as vehicles. Oops, sorry, vehicles. And also our short text will be vehicles. And our accounting determination is similar to our asset class, which is CAB004, vehicles. Okay, so our screen layout is also ZAB4, very similar to our account determination, and our base unit will, for this will be piece, and we will have an external number for this, and our number range is C4. Okay, so we won't be selling this. This is not an asset under construction. We will not lock this, and we won't manage history for this. And we will not use this for real estate. So this is fine already. Let's click save, and the data was saved. So click back and then create new for our, oops, create new for our new entry. Okay, so we will have our fifth asset class, which will be low value asset. So that's ZAB005, and then low value asset as our long description, and we can put in LVA for the short text, and the account determination is ZAV005 is here. Okay, and our screen layout is very similar also, which is ZAB5, which is low value asset, and our base unit, let's put it in blank, and our number range will be Z5, and it won't be included in inventory, and it's also not an asset under construction. We will not also lack this, and we will not manage it historically, and we will not have real estate module for this. So let's click save, and the data was saved, and go back. So we can create our sixth asset class. So our asset class code will be ZAB006, and then this will be construction in progress, and our short description will be PIC, and in our account determination is similar, ZAB006. Yes, and our base unit is will be, let's retain it to blank, and then our number range will be Z6, and we will not include it as inventory. We will not also change the lock status, but this is an AUC, which is an asset under construction. We have just used a different name. Okay, so there are two choices here, investment measure and line item settlement. We will be using line item settlement, and this will not be included in a real estate module. Let's, okay, w- we will manage the historically. So history status, we will put a check for manage historically since this will be moving. Screen layout, we have missed this one. Screen layout is ZAB, ZAB6. Okay, okay, let's check. And that's it. Then let's click save, and the data was saved. Let's go back, and we will have our seventh class. So that will we will use the asset class to be ZABs 0007, and we will use this as land, and our short description will be land, and our account determination is ZAB 007, and that's land, and our screen layout rule will be ZAB 7, which is land, and the base unit we will retain it as blank, and the number range will be Z7. Okay, we will not include it as asset. This is not an asset under construction. We will not block its status, and we will not have a managed history, and it will not be a real estate module or management. And that's it. Let's click save, and we will have our last asset class. So I hit back, and I will click new entries, and for our last asset, this will be goodwill, and we will have our asset class code as ZAB008, and we will use goodwill, And then the short text will be also goodwill, and the account determination is ZAB 008, which is also goodwill, and our screen layout is ZAB 8, okay, for goodwill, and our base unit will be blank. We will retain it as blank, and our number range is Z8, and we will not include it in inventory. This is not an asset under construction, and no lock status, and we will not manage historically, and we will not use real estate management module. So let's click save, and the data was saved. Let's click back, and let's click back again to show. Let's execute it again to double check our fixed asset that will be at the last. Okay, so there we have it. It's 8. Okay, so we have already configured asset classes. Thank you.